Good evening, everybody. Turn that down just a bit. Okay, that's better. Hi guys, Amy here. I know there's a pretty cool live event going on for my groups. I'm probably guessing a lot of my team isn't going to hop on, but they can catch the replay. I'm not going to hold you guys for too long. I want to get right to the point. Hi Angel, how are you? How's everybody doing this evening? Hi Jenny, thanks for joining me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I put on some dummies. Hi Ashley, and I did a little wing since our eyeliner is coming back tomorrow. Hi Nicole. Yay, hi Angel. Yay, we're getting some views. Okay, so I'm gonna get started because I don't want to hold you guys up because I know there's a lot of stuff going on tonight, and we all have busy lives. So the first thing is I want to talk about when you're in network marketing, one huge component of our business and success is going live on Facebook or going live on Periscope or Instagram or wherever your platform is, wherever you're going to go to reach your market. The very first thing is when you're commenting or making a post, you want your post to be public. Now, I understand me, before network marketing, I was a very private person and I had maybe 300 Facebook friends and everything was set to only allow my friends to see. But the thing is that when you're in network marketing, you become somewhat of a public figure because you want people to see you. You want them to be drawn into what you're doing. So if you have your privacy settings set at private or friends only or friends of friends, then that limits your market and you're not going to get to see, you're not going to get your post out there to everybody that you want it to, right? Who totally gets that, okay? Let's, tell me that you understand that, right? Come on. So if you're in network marketing and you want certain posts to be private, that's completely fine. That's your right, and that's just, that's up to you. You have certain pictures of your kids or your family that you don't want to be public, then change the settings. For each post you do, you can change the settings to make sure that you're getting your audience that you want to reach. So for my posts, I've become a pretty open book. I want people to see me. I want them to know me. I want them to know my family and what I'm about. So I pretty much put everything as public, okay? That's just me. I know I'm going to the top of this company and I've had to accept the fact that I need to be a public person and I need to share everything. How to learn about changing the settings. Yes, Jenny, that is excellent, because when people say they're going to the top, you can't be a private person. It just doesn't work that way, because the higher you go, the more people are going to want to follow you and see your journey and know more about you and what you're doing. So that's the first thing. The next thing is, when you're typing out your description, everybody does it. I am so guilty of this. I used to just type GRWM, get ready with me. Okay? Basic and to the point. Totally wrong. I didn't know that until like a week ago that I shouldn't be writing that, okay? You want to be descriptive, but not long-winded in your description, in your text of what's going above your live video. You want people to be curious about what you're talking about and what your video is going to be about, and to click, yes, I'm going to watch her live. Or even if you're not going to watch live, go back and watch this video because there's something interesting about it that I think that I need to know or that I want to see that's interesting or entertaining, So you're going to bring some value to people and you want to show just a hint of what you're going to say and what you're going to talk about. So what I said was I asked a question in my description and then I went ahead and gave you a little hint with the globe. And that was for the privacy settings. And that was just to say, this is a little bit about what I'm going to be talking about, and you can use this too, and it's very effective. Another tip would be to stay on topic. And guys, I am super guilty. Who here has gone on live and then ranted and totally gone off topic because your mind is just all over the place and different things come into your mind and you just want to share all of the information that you have? I'm so guilty. Raise your hand. Tell me. Drop your emoji. If you're guilty of that, me too. Totally guilty of that. Probably might even do it on this video, right? Our minds are constantly going, right? So it's not a big deal, but go back to what your main description was about, because you don't want to lose your audience. You want to stay focused on what information you were about to give them and have them stay engaged, because once they're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what this girl's on, what she's talking about, I'm out of here. Click, you know? So you want to keep that fresh and active in their mind, what you were supposed to be talking about. Another thing that you can do to get more viewers is to add captions to your videos. Who knew you could do that? I did not. I knew I could do that on my YouTube videos, but I just watched a training on adding captions to your Facebook videos, and you can do that by inserting an SRT file. Who knew that? Okay, so all these people who are sitting at their cubicles, at their 9-to-5 jobs, poor them, they might be watching videos, right? Not that I encourage that if you're a 9-to-5 person, but if you're on your lunch break and you're going to click onto Facebook and see what's going on in the Facebook world, you might want to watch a video, but you don't want the sound to be on. So what better way to see a video than to click on something and have the captions pop up, and bam, there you go. You can watch that video, get the content that you have, that you want out of it, and not have to have your volume on. So that's another way to get more interaction and more viewers. You always want to be yourself, be genuine, be authentic. If you're a little weird, if you're a little nerdy, I'm a little bit of both. You have to go with it. You can't pretend to be something that you're not, and you can't be super bland. It has to be something, some kind of value, entertainment for people to watch you. You want them to be engaged with you, right? And you want them to come back and watch. You want them to subscribe to you, okay? So that's moving on to my next point, is you want them to subscribe. You can say at the end of this live video, a little button will pop up and you can say, subscribe to Amy's live videos, or notify me when Amy goes live. Yeah, please do. If you find what I'm saying interesting and you think that what I have to say has some value to it for you or for someone in your network, please share away. I am happy to share with the world. And that's what you want ultimately. You want people to join you. You want people to share what you have to say, because when you're doing this, that's what you want to do. You want to reach as many people as possible, right? Hi, Janita. Yeah, so that's a huge piece, and I never really thought like I could just go out and be so bold to ask people to share my video or share my my pictures or whatever I'm sharing. People want to be supportive, so you just say, hey, if you like what I'm doing, click subscribe and you can get alerted for my future posts or my future videos, right? No brainer there. And the last thing, I already touched on this, was being authentic and being yourself. Just remember that when people are following you, when people are buying from you even, they're buying into you. They want to see you. So you want to post things that involve you and that are authentic to you, okay? So if you are if you're a huge country fan and you're gonna watch the CMTs, then you go wild and you post about it, because people are gonna know, yeah, that girl likes country. I dig this. But if you're somebody who's, not into that, then don't pretend like you are just to get views, right? You want to be yourself. And you want to ask for interaction, right? I asked you earlier, raise your hand or drop an emoji if you feel what I'm saying, if you understand and we're on the same page. Let me know, because I want to know that you're getting something out of what I'm saying. And the more you can get people to interact, the more that your video or your content is going to pop up in other people's feeds as well, in your friends' feeds as well. So that's all I have for you. Short and sweet. If you have any tips to add, or you have any other suggestions for me, I'd be happy to take those on. Let me know. And of course, if you found this to be informational or something that someone in your network would enjoy, go ahead and share. Would love it. Alright guys, I'm going to talk to you later. Bye bye.